Dogs, fly with me in Atlanta, Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run, even if a youngster don't wanna pull them. Even if a youngster don't wanna meet the sun, we gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, another really high-quality season being played by a team that we've come to expect nothing less from. There they are, top spot in the East. Well, without a doubt, the best thing to happen to the Lakers this offseason was jumping up in the lottery to land the number 2 overall pick, which they used on D'Angelo Russell. Kenny, how much does this help the Lakers?
Well, years ago, the Lakers had a pick, and they elected to go small instead of big with Vlade Divac and went with a guy named Kobe Bryant. And they're hoping that they can have this similar type success by going small with D'Angelo Russell.
It's a very good compliment to the team. You know, they already have a lot of guards on the roster. I'm surprised they didn't pick Okafor at number 2. I'd like to see the inside outside that the Lakers are used to, especially when it comes to winning championships. Hopefully he could fit in.
That's it for us for now, but we'll have much more later.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. So for the Lakers, their last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the center position.
Hey, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers. And as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
And he sinks the second. Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they're bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being, as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and bumbling around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season. Made some changes, though, through trade, and that got them going, I think.
Now Russell, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Roy Hibbert. Bryant's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And those midseason trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Yeah, and you know, they built the roster to how they played best midseason. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Oh my gosh.
Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
Both free throws good from Randall.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the number 2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
And that one's good. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
For 3, Smith. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And, you know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination. Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a brief look now at the best rebounders from the point guard position over the past month. 5th is D'Angelo Russell.
And this is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
And, Greg, I think it gives them an edge over most of their counterparts at the point guard spot. I mean, desire, attitude, and they really look to mix it up. They're not afraid to do anything to help their team's cause.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The drive by Russell. Here's Hibbert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man. Listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Here's Russell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Russell. He's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at those numbers, not bad. But, guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their own game.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Lakers leading by 5. Clarkson with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Bryant dishes to Randall. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
That's a 2 from Smith. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Hibbert with the screen.
Cavaliers foul. James Jones.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Free throw good, Russell.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Yeah, doing an outstanding job of attacking offensively and forcing the issue.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. World Peace comes in for Julius Randle. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Williams in for Clarkson. And so Russell hits them both. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
And the layup falls. Russell's got 7 points in the game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
The kick out to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Larry Nance is checked in for Russell. 1:31 left in the first. The drive by James. Shot's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Williams against Jones. Williams with a clean look. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Here is Williams. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Williams has got 5 now.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
The Lakers in the lead. And Young kicks to Nance. From 12 feet out. And Jones pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. LeBron drives in. Great tee that time from World Peace. And here is Los Angeles now. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. Williams for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Shot's good from Young.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even keel. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and then you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I kind of stay even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can, live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him. Nothing rattles him.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, this is how you can keep a crowd quiet, though, Greg. I mean, methodically score at the line and take some of that energy away from the fans. They don't like to have the action stop and the opposing team scoring.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot.
And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Kept alive, Bryant. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
Really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Clarkson passes to Hibbert. And Russell with the basket on the assist from Roy Hibbert. And that's now 9 points for D'Angelo Russell. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Outside Jefferson. They need this. The shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. The shot by Hibbert. Nobody around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jefferson, that's good.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. I mean, they did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last year, the Lakers did have some firepower off the bench. A lot of players would see their roles shift during the year, as you might expect for a team trying to find the right combination.
Yeah, they were also near the top in the league in bench minutes played. So whether you start or come off the bench last year in L.A., you'll see plenty of action.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. Here's Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists in the game.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's LeBron. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And that one's good. Russell.
Not phased at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Russell's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here that they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
That's good.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter. And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Russell dishes to Bryant. Pass to Hibbert. From about 16, it's rebounded by Cleveland.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
LeBron kicks to Smith. Back to James. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Pass to Love. For the 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from LeBron.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Hibbert. LeBron with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
For 3, Smith. The shot is off. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Kobe's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting.
Excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one's good. Russell.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way. You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
That's good. And it's 13 points for Kobe Bryant.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. James. No good on the quick 3. Here's Clarkson. And Jones pulls it down.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those playing.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Lakers lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, with LeBron and another dominant first half, how do you measure the balance between riding your hot hand and making sure the other guys around you are finding their rhythm?
We just got to be aggressive. All of us, including myself, got to continue to be aggressive in the second half.
LeBron, thank you. Kevin, they can't stand around and just watch him.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They were able to squeeze ahead by the end of the period with just a 1-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
One advantage has been their stellar rebounding. I mean, they're putting bodies on people, competing for the ball. It's simple, really. The team with more possessions has more opportunities to score. Wow.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts.
It will really help their cause to get to the line more. It's a close game. Every point matters. The team that usually wins a game like this is the more aggressive team, pushing the ball, taking it hard to the paint. That's the team that's going to get rewarded.
And time now to send you back down to the floor with Kevin Harlan. We will see you after the game.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
What a game for LeBron. 22 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
Cavaliers timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You look at D'Angelo Russell. What a contribution.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Here's Williams. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Williams at the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Randall no good.
Boy, he blew the easy 2 by profile, trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40% from downtown. 2 years ago, 38%. Then last year, down to 35%.
That one misses. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans, but you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hibbert with the screen. Bryant drives in. And Roy Hibbert, the bucket on the assist by Bryant. Kobe's got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Tristan Thompson. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Cavaliers' head athletic trainer. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
All right, Doris, and hopefully everything works out for him.
You know, pro trainers have so much available to them at their disposal. If it's nothing serious, he'll be back.
And the Lakers call time here.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jefferson's checked in for Mozgov. And Jones subbed in for Mo Williams. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him. Knocks it loose. Russell passes to Clarkson. High post try. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Here's Hibbert. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. He is on fire from behind the arc.
Yeah, it seems like all of his points are coming from deep, Greg.
The pass to Russell. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Jefferson sends it back. And here is James. He's got 25. Another 3 for Cleveland.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and it's been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often. Well, he can give as good as he gets.
Gamesmanship going on right here. You've seen it, Greg. You know exactly what's going on right there. He answers right back with that 3 of his own.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. World Peace comes in for Randall. Nick Young's checked in for Bryant. And it's Williams in for Russell. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Good D by Love.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And, Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Young with no one around. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Love dishes to Jones. Takes a 3. No good. Nice D from Williams. Clarkson kicks to Young. The open shot, Williams, and that's collected by Love.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's James. They get it back. Here's Jefferson. Can't hit.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Bass kicks to Williams. No good off the front iron.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And James throws it down.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Young. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
And that one's good.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Lakers trail by 7. Inside, here's Bass, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. And here's Love for 3. Another miss by Love. Williams passes to Clarkson. Can't get it to go.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Love. Thompson comes in for Jefferson. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Jones. And Mo Williams subbed in for James. And the Lakers also making a change. Nance has checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Williams dishes to Young. From about 19 feet, the Cavaliers pull it in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Lakers trail by 5. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Lakers right now, Nick Young and Kobe Bryant filling out the wings. Roy Hibbert is out there with Nance, and it's Russell in at the points. Now Cleveland shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Russell. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition?
That free throw missing. James checked in for Cleveland. And he's good on the second. Now here's Williams. James right side. Good on the three-point shot. LeBron's got 14 points now in the second half.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all. What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Thompson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you better off sending them to the free throw lines than to have them get that good a look.
Williams for three. The rebound by Nance. Lakers trail by 5. Down low, it's deflected and stolen by LeBron. And there's Mo Williams on the assist from Dellavedova.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they got to figure out how to contain him.
And the Lakers call time here. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. The drive by Russell. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Clarkson with the ball. He's against Williams. Good on that shot. And with that, the Cavalier lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Clarkson. James outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeBron's got 17 points here in the second half. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Just dialed in from the three-point line in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on them with the triple.
Randall with a screen for Bryant. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Lakers trail by 9. Outside Bryant. Here's Randall. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. That's 10 points for Julius Randle.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Cleveland making a change here. Smith has checked in. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. No one near James as he lets it go. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. James has got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs. And they double up Russell. Here's Kobe. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bryant's got 20.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Lakers trail by 7. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 20 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
That'll be a 5-second call. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. .152 left to play here in the fourth. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 24 points for Kobe Bryant.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there.
And look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's dialed in from long range. They got to stay in his hip pocket and deny him the catch.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Russell kicks to Bryant. Back to Russell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Russell's got 20.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 43 points for LeBron.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Outside Bryant. That's good. He's got 26.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
And he's, let's face it, hitting everything. A perfect 4 of 4 in the quarter.
Mozgov's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
And here's Love from the arc. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now Clarkson, 16 feet away, sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
From 12 feet out. Good.
You know, they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Yeah, definitely something to keep in mind for them right now.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 3. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to go for the 3. A quick, easy bucket inside will do.
Well, I think the clock's a little short here for that. I mean, I'm not quite sold on the quick 2. I think they've got to look for a quality 3 to try to tie this thing up based on where the clock is right now.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
From deep, Mozgov grabs the board. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break for the finish. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
LeBron, no player has to endure the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do on a nightly basis. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, this guy is extraordinary.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint. That's the kind of offense he's capable of delivering when he sets his mind to it.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.